and namaste. First of all, let me thank you, Mrs. Universe, for arranging such a beautiful forum for all our women who is here. I'm really shocked and touched. Since morning on a breakfast table, I was not aware about the stories behind the smile, where there is a really pain in their hearts. I really salute all those women who are really suffered and stood up for themselves and fought for themselves, and now they are here for inspire other women. Salute to all. Alpa Shah title holding East Pacific Asia, yes, and also winner of Mrs. India Face of West, Mrs. India Congeniality in year 2021. I'm looking forward to add one more feather in my cap. A small town girl who married and now living in dream city of Mumbai, who is representing here. Yes, it's really domestic violence when home is not a safer space. My one of queen friend already said that when we come back home, what we look for? A peace, a love, a welcome, a security. But what happened when we don't get those things in our own home, by our own people, our own man, with whom we take a oath that he will take care of us. In India, there is a responsibility of our man who secured his wife or his partner's life. But what happened when he only doing this thing? Then where to go and what to do? So let's see where we are standing. This is statistics everybody is talking about, already said, but I would like to focus on just only thing. 30% in India, women are already victim of this. But we go with the global stats, it's really shocking. In global, 1 out of 3 women globally experience violence. 6% of women globally reported being sexually assaulted someone other than husband or the partner. Where we really feel ashamed to talk about this with other person that we sexually abused, because they always say, okay, you are maybe the reason or you are only the culprit, you must have given the symptoms or the signals for the person to do these things. So that's why sometimes women cannot speak about this. What is domestic violence? Everybody talk about domestic violence. It is just not only a one or two ways. We have to see that there are a lot of ways we can find out there's a domestic violence, like physical, emotional, economic, sexual, and definitely social abuse. These are the pattern of this, which are very focused, or I can say very prominent, are domestic violence pattern. Next. Causes and excuses. Yes, there are a lot of causes and excuses where we can focus on domestic violence, but I would like to highlight only a couple of, like gambling of other person, partner, abuse within extended families, relationship difficulties, where including issues relating children, which sometimes a woman forced to stay with the man for security of their children, and there they are always face those domestic violence by either they want or don't want. Everybody in the hall, including me, may be faced directly or indirectly, knowingly or unknowingly, the domestic violence. I'm trying to recall where I was victim, but luckily I wasn't. So I'm happy for that. These are the indicators which I will just, you can see there. I would like to, I don't want to go with that more, like physical injuries, emotional, mental, those are the indicators where you are lack of sleep, lack of confidence, lack of, doing something. Support. Yes, we are victims. What support we can do? Support through crisis helplines, emotional supports. Yes, we need that. Self-defense training programs. We have to strong ourselves more. Helping victims to build self-esteem and self-confidence. Developing causes and parenting skills. Problem is there, so definitely the solution is also there. So there are some solutions. Make panels for domestic violence where we can help them, we can guide them. Arrange a self-defense courses and make them independent. Also, we can make them economically independent if they are separated from their families and they want to build their own image. Yes. After that, only one point which I would like to focus also. Can I do it? Yes, the laws. Yes. Not only the society is helping you, not only the family, extended family may be helping you. We have a laws to help these victims. If I talk about India, Protection of Women Against Domestic Violence Act 2005. Also, I would like to thank our Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who has developed certain more rules to help domestic violence. International laws also there, which is 1948 by the United Nations has developed. I would like to end my speech with end domestic violence. How? Recognize it, report it, and prevent it. Thank you. I'm Savila. Namaste and Jai Shri Krishna.